I want to stay with you. It's only until all this is over.
As a Londoner, the Blitz has always been there in a way. This surreal landscape of a war is like sort of a part of our makeup as such.
I think what's really special about Blitz is that it's highlighting the sacrifice that was made all round by everybody.
Over to Victor Smythe, who is waiting to introduce the show.
The song Winter Coat was about my father, because my father left me his winter coat when he died 18 years ago. The presence of this coat and the embrace was something which I was sort of conscious of in the sense of the way how it can translate the memory of someone.
This is for all the parents whose children have been evacuated, and for my boy, George.
Turn up my collar, whatever the weather, you'll be with me. Wherever I go, we'll be together, just you and me.
Public radio was very, very important during that time. I mean, radio is still important to this day in the UK. They used to go around the country finding talented people.
The idea is that it was done for kind of morale, to keep people's spirits up.
Rita gets up on this stage and dedicates a song called Winter Coat to all of the parents who have been in the same situation as her, and they've had to put their kid on a train, send them to the country, not knowing when they're going to see them again.
Saoirse Ronan needed to sing properly on camera, so she went and trained herself basically to sing the songs that she has to do with the music team.
When myself and Nicholas Britell were beginning to write the song on Abbey Road, it had to be something familiar.
I really wanted to make sure that these songs were tailored for Saoirse and that it felt totally connected to her voice and to the character. All of the songs, they're trying to be the idea of a support and a resilience through difficult times.
The space itself, it was a bit of a Goldilocks search, you know. I mean, we looked at a lot of places that were too small and a lot of places that were just so gigantic they terrified us to say, we can't possibly fill this place. And then this one just had the right feeling, it had the right quality, it had a nice shape to it, so it filled the frame really, really well.
It had a great finish to it as well, didn't it? It didn't feel like you needed to do that much.
I really wanted that song to feel like a comfort for the soul.
It had a vulnerability to it,
exactly.
which was absolutely mirroring how I was feeling.
There's a background musical feel to the whole soundscape, if you like, for the film, which I think is going to be part of what gives the audience a really visceral feeling.
Outside might be dark and gray, in my heart it's a sunny day. Rays of spring will soon arrive, blooming in your smiling eyes.
I love the fact that she's singing this song, it's static, but there's still momentum, there's still journey. And to see George now off the train and she's calling him through song.
Having the winter coat to symbolize the spirit of that person to stay with you even when they're not here, on so many levels, it will resonate with so many people.
To get to do a scene like that where I'm looking out on a sea of only female faces in uniform in a factory in a movie about the Second World War, that doesn't ever happen. The reason why I wanted to do this was because it was set at home and we were finally given time to the people that were still working at home, that were fighting at home, that were worried to death back at home, that had to give up their children, that had to sacrifice their partners to the war for years and years on end.
The really amazing thing about Steve's film and what he's trying to do with it is he's telling the story of the people whose stories never get told.
The way that she dedicated it to her son George, but you can see how it's affected all of us in different ways. It was so beautiful.
Bundled up without a care, I can take you anywhere.
It's one thing to sing, it's another thing to communicate a song. And what Saoirse does extraordinarily well is communicate the song. People felt, they felt themselves. They felt sort of a belonging. They felt a sort of kind of pride. It was absolutely incredible. And I think Saoirse basically brought that whole thing together, in a way that only she could do.